Hey guys, welcome to Quinn's Tree Farm, coming to you straight through the power of YouTube, right from Cornville, Maine. But today we're in Madison, Maine, or more specifically Lakewood, Maine, Lakewood Theater and Restaurant. And we have a little bit of job to do to help the family out, and we got to mow the lawn over here. And today I'm going to use the Flail Mower with a couple of modifications, really two, that will hopefully help give this lawn a finish cut with the Flail Mower. So stick around, we'll go over those. Let's get to work. All right, so as you can see, I have the Bestsco EFG 125 4-foot Flail Mower on the back of the John Deere 1025R. And it's not as fast as a Z-turn, but there's a couple of reasons why I like it, especially for this lawn here. This lawn is very uneven, has a lot of roots and things like that that get into trouble with the blades on a finish mower and a Z-turn. And this has a nice roller that will stripe it out very nice. You can get in and back around and things other than like the mid-mount mower, which I don't like very much. So yeah, that's why I got that. Now we did a couple of things, and I'm sorry I didn't do a video, but it was pretty self-explanatory, so I'll show you what we did. The first thing that we did is I took the skids and I raised them up. So I lowered the flail mower a little bit closer to the ground, just by one, which hopefully should get a better, cleaner finish cut. I did the same thing with the roller, raise that up to match the skids. And then the other thing that I did is I swapped to Y blades. Now the Y blades came from Bestsco directly. I was extremely impressed with the speed and service from Bestsco. I called on a Wednesday and they showed up on a Friday. That's from Oregon to Maine. I wanted to try the Y blades to see if they'd get a better finish cut. So far, I'm kind of on the fence on whether or not they actually do a better job, but it was definitely worth the investment. At the same time, I bought another set of hammer blades so that we can swap over if we need to. The biggest thing about the Y blades, it took me about an hour to change them out. I wasn't hustling, but they have these spacers in there. So you just put the two Y blades together and then the spacers. That's what came from Bestsco. The nuts and the bolts, I had to supply myself. One of the things I wanted to show you is using the top link to adjust the height of your flail mower. So I try to tip the skids back so they don't dig into the ground. But as you can see, extending the top link moves the flail mower, which in turn will raise the drum, I guess is the term for it, up and down. Now it's not gonna raise much, but it definitely raises enough so, you know, you're talking between 1/4 and 1/2 inch, which is really all you need. So let's see how it does. That's kind of the first section, so we can see how well it striped. If you look there, you can definitely see that it lays the grass down. That roller does a very nice job striping the grass, and I like it. If you were to look up close, it doesn't cut maybe as great as a rotary mower, but it definitely, from a distance, I don't think you're gonna have any complaints over time, and I can definitely get through this year. I'm not sold on the Y blades yet. I want to definitely do a comparison video with the Y blades and the hammer blades. So this is something that I didn't think I was going to have a problem with, but we have experienced an unbelievable amount of rain this May and June. We haven't had a summer. This is one of the first days that it's been clear in at least 2 weeks. And when it rains, it pours. The other night we had another 2 inches of rain on top of things. We have minor flooding, rivers are high, the water table is clearly high, and it's a problem. And no doubt you can see that I'm losing trees in the Ass Over TREEKettle field in these spots that were kind of wet spots last year, but are absolutely underwater this year. And I don't quite know what to do. I mean, I gotta go buy a subsoiler, I think, and if I can run a subsoiler on the little John Deere, we'll run it through these and try to get some of this water out of here. I've thought about digging sump holes and putting a pump in there and trying to pump it off. I don't know. I'm kind of at my wit's end. The thing about this, the first year that these trees were in the ground, I did a video on saving these trees and irrigating them, and I was out here with a hose and an IBC tote dumping water on these things, and now this year I'm losing them because there's too much water. So let me know if you have any ideas. I'll keep you posted, and until then, you know, I'd really rather feel bad in Maine than feel good anywhere else. So there you go, my friends. I'll see you soon.